I'm
We're all
also keeping my second 7. Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I also kept.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, and real quick, we'll just do
Are we live?
Islands.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick introduction here, but we'll keep it quick. Welcome, connoisseurs of fine common cardboard. Happy to have you all here today. We've got some Magic that we're playing here. We're playing some competitive Pauper Commander. We've got Bray, Purple Penguin, myself, and Uliete. Uliete.
It's fine.
Yes, yeah, we'll try
Okay.
that. Yeah, we've got a bunch of good friends here playing some Commander. We've got Tatyova Benthic Druid in position 1 here. We've got Purple on Lagomos, Hand of Hatred. Myself on Old Flitterfang in position 3. And we've got Third Path Iconoclast in position 4. So we've got the game started out with Tatyova playing a turn 1 Brainstorm.
Correct.
All right, great. And you're all done?
Yep, correct. My
Awesome.
turn is done.
All right. We're going to start off with a Geothermic Bog and pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn, Swamp into Persistent Specimen, and I will pass.
I will start by playing a snow-covered island. I'll play a Ponder. Look at the top 3.
Buenos dias, Felix. ¿Cómo está? I've been to Sevilla. That's a really beautiful place. Hope you're having a great day.
Shuffle my deck and draw a card. Then I'll pass turn.
Yeah, Alex, we'll show you what Flitterfang does. It's a fun commander. Very cool. Just another good black mono black.
Does it do preordain?
Mm-hmm.
Draw this and then pass.
I will play a Tramway Station and a Relic of Agenitus.
All right.
Go ahead.
You'll love to see it. Draw Swamp. We are going to go to combat, and we don't really have any commander damage here, but I will punch you a Bray for 1.
Alrighty.
And then with that, I will pass the turn.
Untap everything, draw a card. I will play.
Excelente, Felix. Que
Mountain.
bueno.
Pay 2 for my commander. And then I'll pass.
Mi español es muy mal. Necesito muchas practicar. But also, my Spanish is maybe a little bit different than yours because you're from Spain, and my Spanish was learned in Costa Rica.
Cast an opt to scry 1 and draw.
Yep, opt. Yeah, Alex, you're not right. Alex, it's definitely my happy place playing mono black.
Casting Nature's Lore. And then I believe that will be my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Activate that relic.
Yep, tap target. Bray.
Goodbye to a Nature's Lore.
Then I will untap, upkeep, draw, play a mountain, and cast Lagomos.
Okay. The beginning of
Go ahead.
combat on your turn.
Go to combat.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. I like that immediately creates the token. That's sweet.
Elemental 2 at Bray.
I take it.
Pass my turn.
All right. We're going to get that chat working here in just a moment, like that. And let's see. Sorry, folks. There we go. Awesome. Cool. Sweet. So open this up here. We will go draw for turn, swamp, and let's go ahead and resolve this Ashnod's Altar. And then,
Good card.
yeah, turns out.
Definitely.
And then we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll send one at you, Ulieta.
I'll take one.
Otilota, that was it, right?
I
Right?
take one.
Okay, cool. You take one?
Utiluti.
Utuluta. Okay, cool. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw
Utiluta.
a card. I will play a Silver Bluff Bridge. Then I will play a I'll play a Preordain. Get a trigger from my commander.
Mm-hmm.
And get a Soldier. Preordain resolves Scry 2. I'm gonna put both on the bottom and draw a card. Then I will move to combat and attack Ryan for 2.
Yep, I will take 2.
And I'll pass. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to tap the mana for my Preordain.
Draw. I'll play islands. I will cast a Yasmina's Transmutation targeting the Lagomos.
Yep.
Then I will cast a Farseek. Putting a Mystic Sanctuary to the battlefield tapped. And I believe
That was a Kasmina's Transmutation?
correct.
Awesome.
No, that'll be my turn.
Awesome. And for those of you watching right now, let me know if the stream is coming through clearly. I'm getting a little warning saying that there's insufficient data being transferred, and it's because I went to low latency instead of normal latency, just to keep the keep it like closer to when I talk to when you guys hear it. But let me know if there's interruptions, and there's nothing I can really do now. But in the future, we'll change that back if there's a problem.
Gonna cast a Dark Dweller Oracle.
Oh yeah, it's a good answer to the the Kasmina's Transmutation.
Yep. Gonna immediately pay 1, sacrifice Lagomos, send to command zone, exile the top card of my library.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, you
I'll
may
play
play
Mountains
that card
Return.
this turn.
Made it.
Very nice.
We made it.
Nice.
It's very nice that
And-
it says play and not just cost.
Yeah, yeah.
I
that's
will
huge.
pass.
That is huge. We'll go to my turn, draw. Gonna go swamp. Let's see. I'm not very experienced using Ashnod's Altar, so this is a whole new world. What do I want to be doing right now? Yeah. Could do that. This is turn 4, correct? So I have
Indeed.
made my land drop. Interesting. I think that I am going to sacrifice my persistent specimen to Ashnod's Altar and cast Old Flitterfang. And then I will pass the turn. And at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, I will make a food token. And then I will pass the turn. Oh, look at all the hearts coming through. Thank you, chat. Hope you all are having a great day out there. And the turn is passed. There you go. Yeah. Hope you all are having a great day out there. Once again, if the stream is experiencing any interruptions, my apologies. I made a little adjustment today and chose to do low latency instead of normal latency. So it increases the demand on my computer, and I think my computer doesn't like it. So, anyways, there's nothing really I can do about it now that the thing has started. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. Spell bomb. Hashtag best removal spell in the format. One of them.
It is.
There we go. Okay, good. Yep, another trigger. Love you too, Alex. Thank you, man. And can you guys give me a quick audio check?
Yep. Test.
Okay, perfect. There we go. Sweet. Thank you.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, Lottie, I think you might be muted.
Well, yeah.
Still muted.
Oh, he was
I
muted.
muting, sorry. Check. I was screaming check, but it didn't work. So I played A for Spellbomb. Then I will pay a blue cost. Thought cost for one?
Oof. Yeah. You love to see it.
That's okay.
TPI is doing its thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get my budget's Ancestral Recall. Draw 2. Oh, I have already played a land.
Make sure you get your other
Yeah,
tutor.
I get my token as well, yeah.
And one thing you can do too is you can just add, I'll like add counters to them as well, just to make it easier for you to, you don't have to like create them every time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can.
And then what I'll do is I'll have 3 stacks of them. One is the one that that are untapped without
Yeah, I
summoning
can have-
sick, the ones that are untapped
Yeah.
with summoning sick, and the ones that are untapped with summoning sick.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's dual or something sick. This one is not. Yeah. Good, good, good. Then I will move. You have no creatures, right?
No, you can attack me.
I will swing at you. 2.
I take 2.
And then I'll pass turn.
You're in step. I will cast a Whisper of the Muse. Draw a card.
With flashback? Without.
Turn will start.
That's just got like buyback
Buyback.
for 5, right?
It's yeah, it's an infinite
With
combo
buyback,
outlet.
without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Often just a cantrip though too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll cast a Merchant Scroll. That's good. I'll grab a High Tide.
Tide is high.
Mm-hmm.
High Tide, baby.
Joe, are you on are you on some sort of combo variant of Dark Dwell or of Lagomos, or is it a control?
Oh yeah, this is combo. This is it's a control combo deck. I'm trying to sweep the board early
Mm-hmm. And then
to get
persist
tutors
combo.
with the Lagomos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. And then are you playing a combo TPI, or is it just the mid range?
It's just mid-range value stuff.
Good to see you, Mizu. Good looking game today, team. Yeah, no kidding. This is a great pod. Yeah, I like the idea of
I'm gonna go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast High Tide.
Okay.
Yep.
How much mana do you have open?
I have 5
5?
or 3. Three technically.
3 before it resolves.
3 before it resolves. Correct.
So do I have to stop this? Might
I'm
have
not
to
sure
do
this
it.
is where you Racked.
I'm not sure. I mean, do you have a counter?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, they usually say counter the actual thing and not the ramp, but
Mm-hmm. Well, and the high tide gives you mana as well. So.
what do you mean?
It does.
Mhm.
After
Yeah,
it's
the high
preserved.
tide will
Yeah, so it's
make
giving
your island
it'll
tap for
give you the
2.
ability to
That's
cast
true,
like
yeah,
a
that's true.
lightning
Yeah,
bolt and a
The
counter
only
spell.
island, the only island you have is the Mystic Sanctuary, right?
No, I have a Tangled
Tangled
Islet
Islet,
Oh,
yeah.
the Tangled Grove.
Hmm.
Island.
Now we'll let it resolve.
Oh, that's not a savannah.
Attempt to cast Tatyova.
Yep,
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll pass.
pass.
And
That's fair.
end step, I will tap relic target. I think TPI.
Okay, I get to pick, right?
Yep.
I'll get rid of the pop.
And then I will crack
Oh
my
wait, I fucked
relic.
up.
Cracking the relic.
Get rid of that high tide. I need to
Yeah.
draw cards, and I don't want to get. And I want to get rid of that high tide.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I messed up. I messed up so bad. I don't even know why I passed. That was such a mistake.
That
I'll
you
draw a
pass.
card.
I'm just out
and
of this
then-
game. Yeah, I passed. I don't know why I did. Yeah, but that's good.
You had other things to do.
Yeah.
But didn't you play your land?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh, so you missed your land drop.
Yeah, no, so I. Yeah, no, I messed up. I
Oh,
was
bummer.
supposed to return it to my hands with Mystic Sanctuary, but I fucked up. So.
Oh, got it. Hmm. Shoot.
I'm gonna pay 5. Cast Lagomos.
Yep.
Like it.
Combat. Make an elemental.
Yep.
Send the elemental over at TPI.
I'll take 2.
I will pass through my phases, sacrifice the elemental.
I will make a food token in your end step off of Old Flitterfang. And then I will.
Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
I'm not sure you do.
The beginning of combat on your
Because-
turn, you have to sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. So at the beginning of each end step.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
so
both trigger, but we both have triggers, and since
Oh.
my trigger will go on the stack
Yeah.
first because I have priority first,
It's
and yours will go on top. So
Ah,
Flitterfangs will resolve before it sees my token
got it,
die.
got it. Because you're the active player, so
Yeah, active player and active
yep.
player.
So you just stack them in a way that okay, cool. Yeah, got it. Yep. I will draw for turn. Magic is hard.
Please,
Alex says.
I believe
Yep,
that's how.
yep. I think that's right because
I
they're
believe
both.
that's how it works.
they're both
Maybe
at-
comments will correct us.
I think yeah. There's actually some interesting stuff there that that I was talking about with some people with Lulu, similar kind of a problem. Let's see. Oh, I kind of wanted that persistent specimen. That timing was nice. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We've made our land drop. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll punch at you, Bray, since I have the source of commander damage here. For 3.
Yep.
And then I will pay 1/2 for Dothy Slayer. And then I will, let's see. Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
I will. Shoot.
Oh, Alex, you're thinking Vizkopa Guildmage, huh? Yeah, Vizkopa's great. Yeah, Orzhov is an amazing anti-meta color combination right now.
Untap everything. Drake.
Reading is for blockers.
Reading is for blockers. That doesn't make any sense. I will play a mantle. Then I. Then I'll. What should we do? think I'm gonna hold back here. Just pass turn.
All right. In end step, I would like to pay for life and snuff out Tatyova.
End step what?
Yeah.
End step, snuff out.
Oh, got it. Okay,
That's
I
fine.
see. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. And then, Joe, would you keep those the cards in your graveyard just on the side? Same. Let's see.
Yep,
Yeah.
of course.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, hey, Clay's in the house. I'm just here to, let's see, to plug my support for the TPI player. I know, right? I don't even know if I want to win this game.
Draw 3.
And Ryan too.
Starting level.
You know. Good to see you, Clay.
Yeah, it's only played a couple of games with this deck, so don't get your hopes up.
I mean, deck is good. Commander's good.
It's a good, yeah, definitely.
Pay 3 for Kodama's Reach.
Kodama's Reach. Yeah.
Do I want that? I guess that's fine. I'll put that into the island into my hands. Then from there, I'll just pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, that's a choice. We've got Flitterfang and Austrian player in play. I guess it's not really. All right. I'm going to pay 4 and cast a Siphon Mind.
A Siphon
We all discard
Mind.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Siphon Mind.
Alright, I discard an island.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of cards, though. Kind of want to keep my cards.
I mean, if you can use a card to counter it, or you can just discard a card.
Yeah, that's always a funny one because Siphon Mind, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
well,
a funny
don't you
one.
want everybody else to discard cards too? But it's also the draw 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a funny one. I always waffle on that one. I usually don't, but I don't know if that's correct or not. Mizu says top 20 betrayals of 2023, number 16. Clay supporting Ryan losing again.
I have the funds. I'm gonna do make disappear. I'm not gonna do the casualty because you have only one tap mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that's a shame. It is countered.
Yep.
I'll make my land drop. We will go to combat. Create an elemental. We'll send 4 over at Bray. And then I will just go to end step.
Yep. On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 and cast Rowan's Grim Search with Bargain, sacrificing this food token.
It's not do.
Rowan's Grim Search is, I mean, it's
a draw spell.
black dig through time. But yeah.
Look at the top. Look at the top 4.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
2 in graveyard, 2 on top. Draw 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I will look at the top 4.
It's a nice upgrade to the instant speed draw 3s that or draw 2s that black has.
Exactly.
It's better than Read the Bones.
Oh yeah.
Well,
because one thing a lot of people don't know about Rowan's Grim Search is that you can actually put all of them into the graveyard, and then you can draw the next 2, which means you're digging 6, which is really strong. I think these are good. I do want to just keep hitting my land drops right now. I want to just have more resources, but boy, that's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, we'll go this one and this one. We'll take the action, and we'll bin a land and Everflowing Chalice. Hate binning that, but it's okay. There. And then I will go to my turn and draw for turn. And we'll go... Go to combat, and let's go Dothy Slayer at Utuluti. I'm just gonna say it differently every single time.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
And then old Flitterfang at Ujo.
Yep.
Okay.
Take 3.
Take
I
3.
think we are in the box.
Yep. And then I will pay 1 for, or 2 for Bloodseeker. Does that resolve?
That's not very fun for me, is it?
No, but does stop the flicker and the persist combos.
Yeah, that's true. It resolves, yeah.
Okay, I will pay 1 for Tormented Soul.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and then I will pay. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2 for Night's Whisper. And I will draw 2. There's a land drop. That's nice. We'll play the Swamp. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. On your end step, I will pay 1. I will Lightning Bolt the Lagomos.
The Lagomos?
Lagomos, yeah.
That's not nice.
Oh gosh, okay, yeah.
Lightning Bolt. Oh man, spell table's really bad on the card recognition right now. Searched, clicked on the card, it was Nature's Lore for Night's Whisper, and then Lightning Bolt became Righteous Aura. That's weird. Or Fanatical Devotion.
I got a scrub land as well earlier. My turn. Untap, draw a card. Okay. I forgot to add the token for the lightning bolt, by the way. Is it a
Oh yeah,
mandate?
it's a must, I think.
It's not.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
just
Yep.
move this over and make it 4.
Oh, I guess that was on end step. How does that work with old Flitterfang? Is that a so it would go on the stack?
Oh yeah, for the trigger. Yeah.
Right, because something died that turn.
You are active
Is that how that
here,
works?
So,
Maybe somebody can
Does he have
confirm.
well, if I get priority at your end step after you pass priority on your end step, right? So
So
if it's still the beginning of your end step,
So
then
my-
I get priority.
my
Or is it
trigger would go on the stack. Let's see.
at the beginning of the step?
At the
Do-
beginning.
Would he have priority after the trigger's already happened is the question. Like at beginning of end step, trigger goes on the stack, it resolves. Does he get priority before the turn ends?
Yeah, well, you do
because
get
if
priority
it's-
at end step, right? Everybody gets a chance to do something at end step, right? So you would.
But it's
But the ordering of it is
But
what's
it's-
weird because my priority would come first. My trigger would go on the stack, right?
yeah, and it doesn't see anything.
And then it doesn't see anything.
that died.
And then you get priority.
And then
Right. So you would let the stack resolve, and then you would say, okay, now it comes to my priority. Yeah. So I don't get this. I don't get this food token.
you don't get it triggered
Nope.
the second time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't
No, that
get
makes
it.
sense. Cool. Yep. Thanks for that.
Okay. How am I gonna do?
That certainly makes it
Yeah.
not as reliable
I'm
as a.
I'll pay 1. I'm gonna play Shared Discovery
Oof.
4 creatures.
Gross.
I'll tap all of these.
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
This goes
Just
to
a little
Ray.
casual ancestral recall.
2, 3 cards. Those are good. However,
Oh, you'll lose a life from the token entering the battlefield.
Yeah, you
And
need to
actually, it'd
remind
be
me.
from the.
I'm gonna-
Let's see, is it May? I think I have to remember this one, don't I? You may.
yes.
Yeah. So it's just the first one that you'll lose a life for.
Oh yeah, for the bolt, you forgot.
Yeah, but I forgot. So.
I'm gonna forget as well, so you really need to remind me.
Yeah.
Then I guess I will. Does this work? Yeah, I guess it's fine. I'll play Mystic Sanctuary. It's land for turn,
Ugh.
and I put my Ancestral Recall back on top.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
just
I love this for you.
we will try again next turn. Let's see. However, what am I going to do? I think I will move to combat, and I will swing 2 at purple, and this one is summoning sick. So that's it.
Okay.
Yep, take 2.
And yeah, I don't have a second May phase. I'll pass.
Hmm. I'll cast the Witness Protection targeting the Flitterfang.
Witness protection targeting the Flitterfang. I think that's kind of fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You can just sack it later if you need to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
I'll pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Two mana for an Arcane Signet. 1 mana for an Unearth. Target Lagomos.
I pass priority.
I do think it's one of the only ways you can get it back. That's the reason you let it go to the grave. I think I am gonna fight over this. I'm gonna pay 1, 2. No wait. 2.
Yeah, usually you tap your Mystic Sanctuary so that you can bounce it with a.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking I tap. How many did I have untapped?
So you had a red and a blue
just had
tapped
the island.
for.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, just the blue. That's right, just the blue. Yeah.
It was just the blue.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
blue.
For
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. I'm completely going insane. So I'm paying 1, 2, and I'll negate.
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
I get the token.
I'm like puking a little bit in my mouth right now.
Sorry.
Just haven't been able to resolve anything. I think I'll shove this now. I'm gonna then pay 4 for a Pestilence.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
trigger also on your token. You'll lose a life.
Oh yeah, sure.
Pestilence. Okay.
Oh,
Well, that's one way to win too.
let me think about it. Oh, now I feel bad.
I mean, honestly, like that's a hell of a gotcha if this resolves. I'd be very happy for you, Joe, given how savage that was.
How much
But I'm
mana do
gonna
you have
pay
up after you
one.
cast it?
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Oh, 0.
Oh no, I mean obviously you
I'm
can't
gonna-
let that resolve if you have the ability to, but you know.
I will respond.
Right, and I'm gonna bounce my Mystic Sanctuary.
I will respond. to
Yeah, Bray's like, let's go. He wants his pestilence. Oh my god. Oh, it's chaos.
that. I'll go ahead. I'll counterspell that.
No.
Oh, what is happening, chat? This is spicy.
Pestilence resolves.
I don't hate it.
Alright,
Just
so
had one goal to try and deal with it somehow before he can activate it, so that's good.
Yeah, no mana. Yeah, Wales, we
Oh,
got that
fast.
figured out. Yeah, it's only happens if something died before. So okay, you're passing.
Yeah. Oh.
Or sorry, a penguin's done, right?
Penguins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Passed.
Okay. Cool. I will. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do with that mana, so we'll just untap. Let's start with. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna like resolve things, this is definitely the time to do it, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, let's go swamp, or actually, yeah, we'll go swamp, and then let's sacrifice. Let's see, actually we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
I'll memory lapse that.
Memory
Counter
lapse.
it on top of your library.
Oh, I don't hate that it's on top of my library though. That's kind of nice.
Worse.
I love to see it. And then we're gonna sacrifice old Flitterfang to the Ashnod's altar, making 2 mana. Pay 1, 2 for a Thorn of the Black Rose to gain the Monarch. I will then go and we're gonna punch for 3 here at you, Otuloti, and we'll do 1 at you, Braybu.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn. And I will draw a card off Monarch. Oh, look at that. It's Gary. What's up, bud? Of
What a
course.
surprise.
Of course, Odilodi's about to like draw his whole deck, so, you know, I'm not sure. It's probably not going to resolve.
3 cards is not the whole.
Plus, the table has started to cannibalize itself. We've lost focus.
Everybody's going ham.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do?
I'd venture to guess there's a couple of people watching right now who aren't enjoying the content, apparently. But if you've got a chance, do the free thing. Give us a like. Let YouTube know that you want to see more of this kind of content.
Okay. I will pay 1. Attempt to draw 3 cards.
Gross.
Everybody okay?
It happens.
Sure.
Am I okay with it? I don't know. You're also going to lose a life trigger off the token.
Get the token. Then I wait.
That you've already made the token there. Yeah.
Does that count?
It'd
as
be
I have
2.
One that is 6. I have 6 that aren't summoning 6. One
Yep,
that is
correct.
I took the damage. Play land for turn. What's this do? That's a nice card. Feel I have to. I'm gonna move to combat. I will swing.
I will eat one of your tokens.
I know, but I will get the monarch, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll swing. So swing. I will just swing 6 tokens at Ryan.
Yep, I will block one of them with the thorn.
Okay.
Yep.
Take 5. Get the monarch. I'm going to move to end step. Draw a card for the monarch.
Yep.
Then I have to discard a card for size. I'll discard a snow covered mountain.
All right. So TPI going off right now. But we have a pestilence in play, so that's fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun, he says. It's not fun.
It's waiting to
It's
happen.
not
It's just
nice.
waiting to happen.
Play a Helmart Depths. Look at the top 3, put it back in any order. That's fine, like this.
Yeah, that pestilence has got quite a few good hits right now.
So it had to be on top. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll pass.
And I want to do something with your end step.
Oh,
Mhm.
we're gonna bounce that pestilence, boomerang it, echoing truth.
I wish
Like
I could.
creatures.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3. Just while I still have the chance, I will massive raid, targeting purple.
Oh. Okay, trigger. You'll lose.
Does what?
You'll have it's a damage equal to the number
I
of
get a token,
creatures,
so it's 8.
and you'll lose a life.
8 damage, and I lose a life.
Holy shit.
All right, so I take.
You take 8.
Let's see. It should be 1. Let's see, 2 plus 6. Oh no, because you lost a creature. Right. Yep.
I lost 1.
Yep.
8.
Yikes.
Am I good to go to my turn?
Mm-hmm. Yes, pestilence. Good. Yeah, that's brutal. I totally get the temptation to counter the unearth too, because it is a relatively like I feel like purple. You felt pressure to cast to like put it in the graveyard because you had unearth to like get your game plan back online. Was that the idea?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that was.
just to catch
I
up.
just wasn't expecting.
Right.
I wasn't expecting such early interaction on my commander. I will
Yeah.
pass.
It just
Oh.
seemed like a lot of value for that unearth.
I am going to draw for turn. I need to. Let's go and grab that. Let's go and grab that monarch back. We're gonna swing with these. Yeah, these 2 creatures here at you, Otiloti.
Just those 2.
Just those 2. These 2.
Okay.
You go kill him.
Then I go to 15.
They have shadow and unblockable.
I know.
Oh, he's considering a bolt and a bounce spell. Spicy, baby. These things are already dead.
Yeah, that's. I'm thinking like.
They're
I
already
don't
dead.
really need. I'm already dead.
Yeah, you're in the
Yeah, I'll
phase of
take
like
the 3.
sandbagging your spells so that you can
I have to. I have to have something
to rebuild with.
to rebuild.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yep. I'll take that. And then how much black mana? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black mana.
Correct.
Okay, I will play a land for turn. There's a part of me that thinks I should just sack all this stuff now. I wonder. And just like use it for mana to... It's kind of an interesting idea. Yeah, I mean they're just gonna die. So sack Tormented Soul. Let's just try this out. We'll sack Tormented Soul for 2. And we'll cast... Or actually, do we need to do that? No, maybe we don't. Let's go first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's cast Vicious Battle Rager. Does that resolve?
Creatures control on this is fine. Take it.
I mean, you're taking plenty of damage off my Bloodseeker right now, so I think that's how it's... Yeah. You're passing on it?
I'm gonna
Yeah, I pass.
Okay, pass. All right, I'm going to gain the initiative. We have assembled Exodia. There we go. And actually, let's get this up here in the corner, like that. And I'm going to go and get a swamp, put that into my hand. Then I will pay, let's see. So I could make...
what did purple do?
Purple got exiled. I know Purple's also on a time span right now. So Purple, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've really got to
gotta
get
go.
out of here at some point.
Yeah. That's fine. So just for everybody watching, this is my fault. We had a bit of a late start, and we weren't able to get started as early as we wanted to. Is all my fault. So Purple, no shame, but that's fine. We'll finish this game up though, and we'll look forward to getting more games in with you another time, Purple.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. Have a good one.
Yep. Have a good one. Yep. Catch you later. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I was we just got kind of lost in the sauce when we were getting started. So that was on me. But we will finish the game. Pestilence leaving the game does influence things a lot.
That's I mean,
does change things quite a bit, but all there is to do is to play it, right? Like there's...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's fine. Obviously it's not ideal, but
He could have also just activated it and then left. I mean,
right, and in that case, then we would.
I don't know.
I know, yeah. It's good.
It's a bit weird as well.
Yeah, that would be. It's one of those funky in betweens. But yeah, like I said, chat, that is on me. Sorry about that. Well, without the pestilence, that does sort of. These things aren't going to die anymore, I guess. So that's a thing. And I guess we'll just go 1, 2, cast. Let's do. I think we're just gonna go to my end step and draw for Monarch. Any response to going to end step?
Not going to end step,
Okay,
but on
cool.
your end step.
Yep, on my end step. Yep. So I've got my Monarch trigger.
Might as well just do it now because I thought it was gonna get wiped out. I will Galvanic Blast the Bloodseeker.
Okay, so there's a trigger. You'll create a token.
I still lose 1.
Yep, and you'll lose 1. And then I'm going to respond by paying 2 for Costly Plunder, sacrificing the Bloodseeker. Any response?
Okay. So my spell fizzles. No, that's fine.
Okay, so I will draw 2, and then I will draw for Monarch, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Of everything, this becomes 8.
Bray, I feel like you have a whole new life ahead of you here.
No, that
Yes.
pestilence was the only thing else potentially keeping me alive.
Maybe, but I feel like we've established ourselves as the big bad, so it's kind of like 2.5 of one, like, or what is it? 1/2 one, half dozen of another. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. I will play
The enemy of
a
my enemy is my
sleight of
friend.
hand,
Yep. Yep.
so I get to look at the top 2.
Yeah. Obviously, you're facing down a lot of stuff on board, but I don't know if you're the. I don't know. Maybe you are. Maybe you're the thing. And the Bloodseeker is
I mean, I
gone.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really affect my flickers since I always
One
get a
on the
life.
bottom. Keep the other one on
For me,
top.
it's fine.
It does not affect your title bore combo, just your flickers.
No, it does not.
I got the token, which is... This one is summoning sick. Then I will... I'm gonna pay... Yeah, let's get funky. I'll pay 1, play a Silver Glyphstaff,
Mmm.
get another...
I hate that. Really rather you didn't.
Pay a blue, attach it to one of my tokens. Let's just separate.
He just has a way to sacrifice.
Hmm.
Blues.
Or just attacking. Or blocking.
Yeah, or attacking.
Yeah, Sylvok Lifestaff's a really important card in TPI, actually. Like,
It's a good card.
yeah.
Definitely.
Even in the combo it's maybe even more important in the combo variants of it, because it's like a way to like take the pressure and like convert it into life.
So this is now a 2/1.
Hmm.
How do I set just?
It's also half of a Bone Splitter. I will say that. Like, equips for 1, cast for 1, durable for 1. It's a very good card.
Sure,
Yeah, it's
sure.
pretty nutty. You can get it with a Trinket Mage, same as Aether Spellbomb.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Guess I'll move the combat.
Yeah.
I will swing.
Oh, did I not take my I did not take my damage last time. You hit me with 6 creatures. I needed to take 5. There we go. My bad.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm at 23.
that's good eye. I mean, I have some tokens to throw. I'll attack you with these.
Oh boy.
7/1s and 1 2/1.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm gonna block with these 2 here. And let's block just the 1/1s. So I would take 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's pretty spooky.
Then,
And you're gonna gain the initiative and the monarch.
yeah. So I lose 2 tokens.
Yep.
I lost 2 tokens.
Yeah, I feel like my
Set
position is
to-
not great now. I mean, I have unblockable creatures to get in, but you know.
I need to do this on my turn. Unfortunately, I'm gonna pay 1 2, and I will Heartfire, sacrificing the token with the life staff, and target your Battle Rager.
Targeting the Battle Rager. Fuck.
So I will at least gain the 3 life. That's
Yep, you will
that's
gain
a
the
given.
3. Yep. Oh boy, things are spiraling. Vicious Battle Rager will... I mean, I guess I could... Like, how good is this creature right now? It's not... So if I sacrifice this to this for a little bit of mana, is that actually doing anything for me right now? Because I don't really have anything to do with my graveyard.
I think it does.
Yeah, I mean, I
because
might as
if you
well.
sack it in response. Yeah.
If I sack in response, like I'm getting mana, but it's like
Yeah.
it's not really doing anything to change the state. I'll get 2 mana, I guess. Yeah, it's like might as well.
Sure. I get another token.
Yeah.
Then this is here, and I'll pass.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's still like I still have my unblockable creatures to be like applying to like trading the initiative back and forth.
I also get, like, I'm passing turn, but I got the initiative from you, right?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
So I
Yeah,
can draw it.
and hopefully that it's interesting because now I'm split attention. Yeah, this is your opportunity, Bray. This is your time to shine, baby.
It could all go south. Could all go south. Sure.
Go ahead. I'll pay for Tatyova.
But we already exiled the mana tide, so, or the high tide.
High tide.
Yeah. No high tide, unfortunately. That is gone.
Tatyova.
I will. Yeah, I'll cast Tatyova. Then I will cast a Gush, drawing 2 cards, and returning. Oh, it has to be islands. Almost forgot.
I pass priority.
Returning.
Gosh.
Oh, actually.
That was else, yeah.
Actually, I'll return. I'll leave 1
Yeah, you want-
blue floating.
yeah,
and return
Mystic.
Sanctuary.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
about to say, you're gonna return
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah, you want the Mystic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play Mystic Sanctuary.
And welcome everybody who's watching today. I hope you're having a great day out there. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like and let the algorithm know that other people should see this content as well. And thanks for being here. And if you just
Yeah,
joined
just
as
go ahead,
well
I'll
and
grab
you're
priority.
wondering why we're missing one of our players here, that's because I took a little too long in getting set up today and they had a limited time frame. So they were playing Lagomos.
I'll go ahead. I will cast Gush again, I guess. Return
Gush
2
again.
islands to my hands.
Oh my gosh. Gushing twice?
Oh no.
Gosh.
I will use 2 of my floating to Ghostly Flicker.
Oh boy.
A Ghostly Flicker, a Mystic Sanctuary, and a.
How
sure
important
if
is
that was-
this?
So, so Ghostly Flicker with Tatyova, and you're flickering 2 lands, I presume?
Yeah, I'm just gonna flicker 2.
So the way this works is
He's gonna
that
draw 2, gain 2. He's gonna bounce the ghostly flicker again.
it's gaining life for the number of
I'll gain
cards he
2,
has in his
I'll draw a
deck.
card.
Yeah. So it's
It's pretty
basically, well, so you don't have High Tide right now. So this is also not infinite.
It's not a combo. But
No,
No, it's not.
it's not. So I don't know that this is
That's
actually worth interacting with.
I don't know. That's what I'm debating right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's draw 2 technically, but it's but because he's hitting Mystic Sanctuary, he's drawing the I presume he's, well, maybe you just draw 2 with it. I suppose that's also possible. Just
No.
instant
If
speed
he
divination.
bounces back,
He probably wants to get the Ghostly Flicker back, so it's kind of like a get the Ghostly Flicker back, draw 1, gain 2.
yeah, so it's
I'm more
more
concerned about
value,
my life.
Yeah, he's just gaining life.
more value than anything. Yeah, I think I'll let it slide.
Cool.
Let it slide.
Yep, that seems fine.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And if
Flicker back.
stuff goes south, then, well, it's on me.
Well, you've got lots of cards in hand, I'm sure, so.
Sure, but only 2 untapped mana, so this can't
Yeah, I
do
think
everything.
that's my turn. I'll move to discard.
Yeah.
And discard a forest and an island and pass. my turn.
I am really wondering what I'm supposed to do with this card that I've got in hand right because the current state of the game is that the only person in play with enough pressure to apply pressure to Tatyova is you, Oody Doody. So me extending into that is not phenomenal. So I'm going to pay 2 and I'm going to cycle this Twisted Abomination. Like, this card doesn't actually apply pressure to you, Oody Loody. So I'm going to cycle this and go and get a Witch's Cottage.
Okay.
How do you... Witch? Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. Witch's Cottage. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get this Witch's Cottage, put that into hand, and then we'll draw for turn. And I think what we want to do, I think we're just resolving my commander this turn and getting the initiative. So, okay. We'll go combat. We're going to swing. Let's see. What do we want to do? Maybe this is before combat. No. Let's go Witch's Cottage into play. And we're going to put Vicious Battle Rager back on top. And then I'm going to play 1 mana for Changeling Outcast. And then I will go to combat and swing both of these at you, Oody Loody.
Gonna lose the initiative anyways.
Yeah. And your removal spells probably aren't worth it.
No, that's true.
It's one of the beauties of these cards is that they just give you that control over things, and it feels so bad to kill them.
They're annoying.
Yeah.
They're not worth a removal spell.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I will gain the Monarch and the initiative. I will progress into the second stage of the Undercity, going into the Forge, and I think the answer here is to put counters on the Changeling Outcast. And then in my second main here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Boy, I feel like I really need my commander right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yeah, kind of need the commander. I could just cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not like I need it, but it just feels like otherwise I'm not doing a whole lot here. Old Flitterfang, I think, is the answer here. Does that resolve?
Yep.
I just need, like, attackers, basically. Bray, are you passing, or are you thinking?
Yeah, no, I passed.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were giving it a big thunk there for a moment, so. Okay. With that, I will then go to my end step. And I will draw for Monarch. Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna do this now. Hopefully, I'll your end step. I'm gonna pay 1, and I'll scrat Tatyova.
What is this? Target
So
damage.
1 mana terminate.
Permanents. I'll dispel.
Sure. At least we got rid of the counter spell then.
What's this we? It's just you. You
Yeah, it's just me. Sure.
yeah,
I like to talk in a collective.
no, I do the
We're
same
all in
thing.
this together.
Yeah,
We're all in this together.
what the proverbial we.
Yeah.
Yeah, proverbial, yeah.
Yeah.
Untap everything. I go to 8 total tokens here. 8. I also got one from the scratch, by the way. What's this? That's. Oh, it is pretty. I'll start by playing Volatile Fjord tapped. Then I will. I'll pay 1, play Portent.
That pestilence leaving the game really hurt me, didn't it? I like ran the initiative and the monarch out, figuring
Oh,
that the pestilence was gonna sweep everything up, and then was like, oh wait, the pestilence is gone now, and now there's like 7 1/1s that are that are there that wouldn't otherwise be there. But it makes sense that me being the one that was slow to start the game gets punished for it. That's only fair, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm just struggling to just
close.
keep something on board.
So that happens.
As God
Play
intended.
Portent 5. How am I gonna do this? Going to do it slightly different. 2, 2, 2. Think I'm going to pay 1. That one. Sacrifice the spell bomb. Draw a card.
Oh, sacking the spell bomb. Wow, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for you.
I think I did something wrong. Okay, well, shit. Never mind. I think I put them the wrong way on top. I didn't. I was like,
Whoops.
oh, I'm gonna draw this. Then I didn't. Change of plans is as follows. I will equip one of the tokens, so I count and have a token. Blue to do so. Equip it 5 staff. Move to combat. You got the initiative though. That's nice. But Tatyova.
Yeah, this is the iconic discussion that happened with initiative kind of when it came out was, does the initiative pull attention away from target priority? And that's a tough question.
A little bit.
Sometimes, well,
Just a
it's
little bit.
tempting. It's very tempting. Yeah. And the question is whether you do or not.
Well, if I attack you, I achieve a lot less. So.
Yep, exactly.
I'm doing everything, or at least these. Yeah, I'll swing 9 tokens at Brayboon.
Go to 10.
Take 10.
Yep.
Okay. Then I am just going to keep up my options and pass.
Okay. Disgusting. I'll tap my Mystic Sanctuary. I will cast the Tidal Bore, targeting Iconoclast. If that's good, I will return Mystic Sanctuary to my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Mystic Sanctuary.
Tatyova, so scrappy.
Yeah. I will put a counter spell on top. I'll gain a life. Draw a card. I'll pay 3 for a Ghostly Flicker.
Oh boy. Doing this again.
That's good.
I'm passing priority. Uli Luli? Any
Actually, I
Oh,
will
sorry,
tap
I'm
it.
thinking.
Yeah, I
I
think
was
I'll
muted,
tap it.
unfortunately.
thinking about the ghostly flicker?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the ghostly flicker here.
How many cards do you have in hand, Bray?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jesus Christ.
That's all.
And you have 3
So-
mana left?
I have
Correct.
3 mana. I have
Yikes.
4 mana left, sorry. So the question is here, do I fight over the...
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have like a lot of mana to do this again. So it feels like it might just be like life gain, draw another card. 3 mana is probably there for like Moment's Peace or something because he's just so close to being dead. So he would go up to 13. He would have the ability to go up to 15, but the mana's probably there for something else. I don't know if you counter this. He can't combo right now. He doesn't have a scout in play. He doesn't have Peregrine Drake. Yeah, he doesn't have High Tide.
No.
I guess this will untap stuff, so we'll have 5.
When he does actually go. So. I was a little bit resolved.
Okay. Target my islands here. Put my Ghostly Flicker back on top. I'll gain 2 and draw. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll do it again.
So good.
Yeah. Man, this just really illustrates like one of the most powerful things you can do at common has always been flickering, and Ghostly Flicker is like the heart of it. It's so insane.
Yeah.
In fact,
Flicker.
actually in Pauper, when I was playing against Tron a lot in my local meta, it felt pretty clear to me that Ghostly Flicker was a worthy ban target. Just leave him with Displace, because Ghostly Flicker allowing you to tag lands and
Yeah,
artifacts
that's pretty good.
was like, oh, you want to blow up my Tron land? Nope, I'm gonna make mana.
The fact that
I'll do it again.
Ghostly Flicker, or I mean, Mystic Sanctuary is not legal. Does help.
Yeah, no. Kicked me out. I did it too many times.
He did. He broke it. He broke it, folks.
Yeah.
You did too many flickering, so it flickered
but-
you.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, one of the interesting things, I guess,
That'll-
the Ghostly Flicker is actually it's 1 mana each time. That's
It's
really
1 mana,
gross.
Draw 2, gain 2.
Well, it's draw 1 when he flickers and puts it on top, but he does
Oh,
gain
yeah,
2.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
because he's flickering, putting the
It's
Mystic
gain 2,
Sanctuary.
draw a card
Hmm
for 1 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move to discard to my instep. I'll discard 4 islands.
Wow. Well, we know who's comboing next turn. Jesus Christ.
I don't think you understand. I still have 3 more islands in my hand. I've drawn nothing but land.
Oh, that's pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
The problem is, you're right, and next turn you untap, and then what do you draw, like 7 more cards? You just find it, right? I feel like that's the...
Honestly, with my luck at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it were lands. But I'll pass.
It
my
could
turn.
be, could be. Okay, so we're going into my turn. So I have the initiative in the Monarch, so I will... let's see. I think at this point we're trying to trap somebody. And you're at 17 now? Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
gain 6.
Okay. I am going to trap, targeting you, Braybu.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'm
That is
gonna
fine.
untap here. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy. I think what we need to do is go land and start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need to start off with this Gary, and we need to bait that counter spell if it's there.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way it's just you. I'll counter it.
Any response there, Oodaludi? Oodaludi?
Do his counter? No.
No. Are you sure about that?
Fine with
yeah,
pretty sure, yeah.
yeah. I know.
That seems like a fine target.
Yeah, no. It's what has to happen here. Because now that means there's no fogs, which means that you are able to punch as well. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 for 3, 4, 5. That doesn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Yep, so I have played my lands. And I can swing for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. I can't actually do lethal. And if I swing with the thorn. Okay. We're going to go Old Flitterfang, Changeling Outcast, Tormented Soul at and let's see. So you have how many tokens in play? 9? You have 9 tokens in play?
1's a 2/1.
Mm-hmm. So 3, 6, 7. So if I did 7, you would still have, okay. So this Dothy Slayer is at you, Udi Ludi, and then these 3 here are at you, or I guess I can do, yeah, we'll swing these 2 at you, Udi Ludi, and then these 2 at you, Braybu. So 6 at you, Braybu.
I'll take 3.
Yep, 3 on you, and then there. And then let's see, do I want to, no, okay, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Vicious Battle Rager.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait. What's the next step in the
Next step is draw a card for me. Yeah, just draw a card.
Wait, you still get another big blocker.
Oh yeah. Oh, I definitely do.
I'm going to counterspell it.
Counterspell. Okay. There we go. And then
Get a token.
yep, you'll get a token. And then I will, let's see. So I could actually trigger my old Flitterfang if I wanted by going sack this for 2, 5. That's not such a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the Tormented Soul for 2 black. Or actually, let's start with this first. We'll go 1 mana Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Okay, Dark Ritual. Sack the Tormented Soul. for two colorless. Cast Staunch Throne Guard.
You become the monarch again.
Yep, I'm already the monarch.
I know.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will go to my end step.
You get a trigger.
And then we'll get 2 triggers. We're going to get Old Flitterfang, which is going to make a food token. And then we're going to go and draw a card off the Monarch. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Don't have everything. Draw a card. That's the card that I wanted. Where am I going? Yeah, just. I'm going to Treasure Cruise.
Gross.
1 blue. Exile. Let's see. A Snowball Swamp. 3.
It's amazing that with all the cards you've drawn so far that you haven't gotten any, that you haven't played any pingers.
Yeah, I haven't found any.
That's wild.
Lightning Bolt. Go.
There's only like 11 of them in the deck. And you've
Yeah.
cast so many ancestral recalls. You've cast 2 Shared Discoveries. You've cast
7.
Treasure Cruise. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna draw one. Watch. 1, 2, 3 cards, and fuck.
Wow.
It does work actually. Wait, good. I haven't played a land yet, right? So I'm gonna play an island. What's this do? It's a good card. I do want to draw cards. Also, I got a token from the thingy, but it's keep forgetting to. There we go. So this one's something sick. 2, 8 mana. Guess I'll do it.
We're all on a
No.
razor's edge here.
Okay, this is gonna be gross. 1, 2,
Gross.
3, 4. I'll play Distant Melody. Naming soldier.
Ugh. God.
To draw what? 12.
Yep. Just a casual 4 mana draw 12. Nobody. Nothing to worry about here. These are the kind of moments where you wonder why like Thought Vessel isn't in the deck, and it's mainly because it's a colorless source. But Jesus.
Okay. Resolve.
We could probably do the math on that and say, like, if you draw 10 off Distant Melody, how likely are you to have a Thought Vessel in hand?
But it isn't as great as everybody thinks it is. Because I really need to think.
Because you don't have a lot of mana to do with it, right?
No, that's the minus point here. I'm gonna do it as follows. A 1, 2. Wait. I need to also check the colors.
Yeah. Color pips are oftentimes a really tough thing in TPI.
Yeah, there's a
lot of pip requirements. Which is also why Moon Snare Prototype isn't in the deck, even though it would normally be pretty good.
I can do 1, 2. Play Firebrand Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can 1 play Springleaf Drum.
Trigger.
Get a token.
Yep, everybody takes
and
1.
Everybody. Then I'm going to move to combat. I will swing
So you need 7.
6 tokens. I will swing. Is there anything he can have?
Snapback, I guess, would be the only thing I can think of.
So I'm gonna attack.
You can hit me with 5. I won't block.
Yeah, that's what he says. I will attack you with.
I'm getting a bunch of these.
Let's split it. I'll attack with 7 at.
And by the way, you can shift click that number and it'll go down, or you can click it and it'll go up.
Oh,
Mhm.
right.
Yep.
Because I was doing it manually. So
7 at him, and then how many
that's
at
what
me?
attacks him. At you, I will attack. At least with this guy.
Yeah, I guess it depends on whether you're trying to get the monarch in the initiative or whether you're trying to brace for the backswing.
Just gonna swing with these 3 at you.
3. Okay, so that will, and you're in the second stage? No, first stage of the initiative.
Yeah, I think I haven't. Have I not taken the initiative? I can't remember. I don't
You did
have
take the
token.
initiative once.
Oh, but I think I never did it.
Oh, you haven't done any of the initiative stuff, so you should have had a forged token.
Yeah, where can how do I add that on Moxfield?
You go to the right and you'll search up the initiative.
Oh, the initiative.
Yeah.
I get
So I'm gonna
initiative, but
block.
where do we get the
And then you
initiative?
can press X to copy it, and then F to flip it. Oh, oh! There's a whole bunch of them. I think it's like D to destroy. Is it D to destroy? No, oh, that's draw. Oh my gosh, that was. I did see that top card. I'm gonna draw it anyways, but yeah. So right click destroy.
Yeah, I have to do that manually now.
Oh jeez.
What's the?
There's no hotkey for destroy. That's interesting.
No, there's not.
Because D is draw.
Is,
so.
Oh wait, there is move to exile. Wait. Which
Oh,
is
there we
basically
go.
the same.
Put it in the exile. Yeah, sure.
There we go.
And then you do
But I can
F to
flip
flip it. F to flip.
Oh, F to flip.
Yep, to turn over. Yeah. Yep, there you go. And then
There
just
we
add
go.
counters to it.
Learn
So
something
we
every
can't go
day.
back in time with the initiative, but we can get you the initiative this time. So I'm going to block the 2 1/1s and take the 2.
Sure.
And then
So
you'll.
I get to search for basic land.
That's correct.
Put it in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably not gonna help that much.
I'm shocked that you weren't able to draw into something there, Bray. Maybe you wasted. Maybe all
No,
your good draws were wasted on your start because you had such a good start, right? So many game actions.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. I drew literally like 10 islands.
How much of it came down to that mistake that you thought you made at the beginning?
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Because another big part of it was the relic. Because the relic is really what fucked me over there. Because I was supposed to title bore my Mystic
Yeah.
Sanctuary, put it back, and get my High Tide back in hand. So that really fucked me over. That's
Yeah.
like game changing.
Yeah, totally.
After that occurred, I realized
Because I
like I'm
think-
pretty
I
much
think
fucked
you-
if I don't draw something. I
With the
didn't,
amount of
so.
counter spells I had, I probably couldn't even stop you when you were doing
Yeah.
the ghostly flicker loop. If you had high tide at that point, we would have
Yeah.
probably lost.
It's kind of a similar thing. It's
absolutely.
part of the reason why combat is so important against combo players is that like if you're playing against Gretchen and they find themselves with a lot of mana but maybe only enough interaction for like a couple of things and the table like works to stop them, they can always just draw a lot of cards in response and then find the thing that they need to counter them. So a lot of times that's like where the combat damage is super important. Okay, so is that it for you, Udi Ludi?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And you've played your
Go
land for
to
turn, I think.
step.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go to end step.
And draw for
I
Monarch.
draw a card.
Yep.
And then I have to discard a whole bunch of shit.
And then end step, we're also going to make another food token because of Old Flitterfang.
Okay. I'm just gonna. You want me to name everything I discard? Or...
That's fine. You can just drop it in there. And then you'll lose the 2 creatures below the Sylvok Lifestaff.
Yeah, they died. So
Okay, cool.
straight.
Yeah. Sweet.
So that's what I'm gonna.
I think had the Pestilence, had Joe still been in the game, the Pestilence would have really advantaged me. That position felt really advantageous because I was going to get a lot of triggers off of the Glitterfang to just like keep feeding my life total, and then I would have had the Monarch and the Initiative and ways to loop it. Because
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like I played into it as well, so I didn't do anything because of that. So it was kind of like
right,
kind of rough.
but you kind of needed to though too, right? I don't know,
Like,
maybe
it
maybe
was
not.
like-
Was
'cause
it
I
kind of
knew-
a maybe?
Like we knew he was wiping the board. We knew he was going to do it at some point had he not. So it was like at the very least he's casting it for like 3 just to wipe everything.
Yeah.
And it was like, so I can't really play Tatyova at that point. So I
No.
didn't play Tatyova that turn.
Or your
because of that.
scouts.
I discarded down to 7.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
or my scouts or anything like that.
So you discarded
Also
Lorien
yours.
Revealed because you don't need that, and Witty Roastmaster and some. What's that one right there? What's that?
This?
The one below that.
Power Style,
Disruption
Destructive
Protocol.
Protocol,
Is that of one mind?
Murmuring Mystic.
Oh, Murmuring
I
Mystic.
got it.
Okay, got it.
Blue Catapult.
Okay, sweet. I will go to my turn.
It's a lot of the same things.
Oh boy. Well, I think we're gonna start by tapping Vault of Whispers and Swamp to. Is this actually what I want to be doing right now? You have so many bodies. You have 11 bodies and a pinger, 12 bodies and a pinger. You've already used your Mystic Sanctuary. You have not used your, oh, you have used your Deprive. So there's no way to get the massive raid back. But and a pack attack would still kill me. So I think I need to just start on swinging for the fences. And every attacker here is going to claim a creature, so it's better that I swing with everything. Yeah, we're swinging the whole team at you. Rawr. The whole damn family. Get him.
Okay, so there are 2 that I cannot block.
Flying, shadow, or unblockable shadow.
I think I'm just going to use these 3 tokens to block the things I can block.
So there's actually just 2 things you can block. You can block the Staunch Throne Guard and the Thorn.
Thing is flying. Why does
Yep,
it
this
say
says
it's
flying.
a thing? Then I'm
because
gonna
it's
block
awesome.
2.
Yep.
I'm gonna block 2. How much is that? So I go to 3.
So
That's
yeah,
bad.
well, so you've got this right here and these right here. Yeah. And you have 2.
I'm going to tap Springleaf Drum and TPI to make a red. I'm going to target your commander with Outnumber.
With Outnumber. Oh boy. And that is currently for like just so much. Like so much
13.
that I wouldn't.
Oh, 14 because I also get the token.
I would
8,
have
11,
to. I would have to eat
12,
a
13.
lot of things to make this happen.
Yeah, I think even if you ate your whole board, it'd be.
I could eat the
it'd be
Vault.
15, and he.
We've got
It's
Vault,
currently 13.
Staunch Throne Guard, Thorn would be 9 mana, and it would give me +6, which would
It
still
would
be
just barely survive with 1 health.
if I already like eat
That's
my
not
whole board. But I don't even think I have enough mana for
Eat
it.
your whole board.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Oh wait, or artifact.
Yeah, or artifact, exactly. So Vault of Whisper or food. So I could do that too. Which is interesting because there's no 1 mana bounce spells in the deck.
Wait, so you could do it technically speaking. 1,
So how much mana do I have?
2, 3, 4 times.
2.
So you could give it 11 attack,
4.
which would be lethal if you sacrificed
4 is
4 times.
8. Right. Yeah, 4 times
at
would
1
be
health.
all of my mana and one of my creatures. And
Yeah, if you sacrifice the food token, yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. I need to like look through my TPI list before I do this and like completely like donk myself. Let's see here. You didn't secretly add like a vapor snag, did you? Let's see.
String of disappearances.
There's Aether spell. No, there's no blue. There's no blue. I mean, some people play Sapphire Charm. That would completely clap my cheeks. I would like literally die on the spot.
Technically speaking, all he needs to do is cast one more spell on the stack, and it would bump it up to 15, killing it. So you'd have to sacrifice another time after that.
Oh, and I don't have enough. Well, let's see. So I could sacrifice 2 things, right? I could sack this and this to.
Yeah, because so you need to be able to sacrifice.
Because I've got
5
mana.
times, and you have
1, 2, 3, 4,
creatures
5,
and a
6,
token.
7, 8, 9.
Wait, your artifact land.
Yep,
Your
yep.
artifact
This
land.
one, these food
You can tap
tokens. Yep. So it would be 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 sacking this, and then
Yep.
I would have to sack 2 things to get to.
You'd have to sacrifice 2 of your creatures, and then you'd have to sacrifice.
I'd have to sacrifice
your
actually.
Ashnod's after you finish sacrificing your token and your artifact land. And 2
Oh my
creatures.
god, it's so committed. Because it's interesting. Like I'm thinking about it this way. Like I can do that. I have 2 food tokens in play, so I can gain up to 19 and just like hit for a little bit, draw a card, draw 2 cards because of the Monarch and the Initiative. Jeez. The thing is that you just drew up to 7 cards. And
Yeah, but the best part about this, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, he just drew 7. Like he just drew like 12 cards, right? So like his hand is like pure gasoline. Like it probably like what would it look like if I were playing this? If I were playing this right now, what would I be keeping in hand? I would be keeping. He discarded pingers. Pack attack might be one of them. Pack attack would be one of them because that would just kill me, and I have no way to stop that. If he has volatile claws, which I don't know.
Yeah, I think right now, as it stands, like your best bet here is just go for the 5
It's to
sacrifices.
just
Maybe
yeet.
actually just sacrifice your whole board, to be honest.
Right.
Because the reality of it is, you're not gonna be able to kill him without it, unless you have something else I don't know about.
Right.
But
yeah.
as far as I can see on the board, you're not killing him, even with your unblockables.
So that's currently I'm converting on 5 damage. And that would put him to 6.
Yeah, and if he does cast an instance on the stack, it will go up to 15, so you will have to sacrifice 5 times regardless.
If he casts another spell, which he could potentially have more
Correct.
than one.
He'll get a TPI trigger, and the damage will be bumped up to 15.
So 1, 2, 9, 10, 14 currently. There's 14 currently. And I would have to add 10 power, or 10. I'd have to add 11 toughness currently, which would take 5 sacrifices. No,
Sacrifice.
no,
Right now
it'd be 6 actually. It'd be 6. I'd have to do 6 of them.
6.
So it would be.
So you would have to do Ashnod's on all of your other creatures, and then you'd have to sacrifice Ashnod's, the token, the artifact land, after tapping it, of course.
Chat, I don't know if I have the will. Anakin, I'm too weak.
You have to. You don't have a choice.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you have to do it, otherwise
I
it's
have
crazy.
cards in hand, right? Like I could do other things.
Yeah.
I have the. I could try like, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna draw 1 off the Monarch and then 1 off the Initiative. And so, Like, do I trust the next 4 cards or something like that to get me out of this? And what would that look like? God, like what cards would I even be? This is so interesting. Okay, so if I what are my outs here? Old Flitterfang. Let's take a peek. Outs would be Dread Return for Gary.
Ooh.
Potentially Mortuary Mire, depending on the order of the draws. Pestilence, Drown in Sorrow, Crypt Rats. So there's 4. Any card that allowed me to get my Gary back would also do it. So like Reaping the Graves, mainly Reaping the Graves.
Yeah, I don't know. You need a board wipe.
I need a board wipe. Actually, if I got Cauldron Familiar, that would probably help a little bit too. Geez, yeah, it's not a ton. It's not a ton. 4 cards. There's this like very conservative part of me that's like, I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. So yeah, if you had like, do I even have mana? I guess is the question. It's because I have artifact. So 1, 2. So food, Vault of Whispers, Ashnod's Altar. That's 4 things to sacrifice,
Yeah,
and then
so
I
if
have Thorn and Staunch Throne Guard. Those are the ones that I can sacrifice without lessening my damage. So that's 6. To sacrifice, if I sacked all of them, that would be 12, which would be 16 toughness. And currently,
so it's 1, 2.
so he would have to have a of one mind and a opt to
Yeah,
do that.
One,
Because that would put him up to 2 more triggers, which would be
Well,
up to
actually,
16.
yeah.
Fuck. I mean, there's definitely like ways that he could get up to 16.
I mean, I think you're just. What is he at right now? He's at 7, 8, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so you'd have to be able to do it 6 times.
6 times, which I can, I think, make the mana for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it more than 4. Yeah.
Right, because I have
Let's see, I
to.
think
I have to sack. So
You
1,
so
2,
you can only
3,
Ashnod
4.
once.
You need
1, 2,
18
3,
mana.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't have enough mana. 14 only does it.
No, you can only. Yeah.
I can't do it that way. So I have to go
It
for
only does
the
it 4 times.
right. And
You
if
have to
I
put your priority
sacked
into
both of
the
them, it's
creatures
14
or
mana.
card draw.
So oh, and I have to sack creature. Well, no, I can. It's funny. I can sack creatures with Ashnod's Altar to make mana, but then I have to sack something with the thing. So I don't think I can do it right now. It's just gonna die. So the question is, what do I do with this then? And the answer would be sacrifice it to Ashnod's Altar to make the mana for a food token. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'm gonna sack this to the Ashnod's Altar, and I'm gonna crack a food token. We've got progress, folks. We've got progress.
We've got there.
And then, oops, sorry, get rid of that. And then I'm gonna
Fine,
gain 1, 2, 3, and then you'll take 5.
I take 5.
Yep, down to 6.
Did you take the damage for the Firebrand Archer?
Oh no, so I take 1 from the Firebrand Archer. Right, because I was at 13, and so I lost 1, gained 3. So 13, lose 1, gain 3. Yep, up to 15. Yeah. Oh my God, my brain is so smooth right now. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, so cool. So we've got that worked out, and then I'm going to gain the initiative and the Monarch, and I'm going to go into Archives. That's the only option I have. I'm going to draw. And And then you lost 2 creatures as well. 2 of those 4. This would be the
those 4,
the untapped ones, yeah. And you can shift click it to reduce the number. The struggle is real. You shift click the number. There we go.
There you go.
And then I'm going to draw off this, but what do I need to do to live right now? I could recast my commander, which would then make the food token generate again, because things have died this turn. And the commander currently is 9 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have not played my land for turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So swamp. So I can do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's what I have to do. Yeah, let's start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or let's see, do I need to keep mana up for this? Actually, let's do this. 1 for Cauldron Familiar. So you're going to lose 1 life, and I'll gain 1 life. And then I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to sack the Cauldron Familiar to the Ashnod's Altar, making 2, and then casting Old Flitterfang. Does that resolve?
Old Flitterfang resolves, yeah.
It resolves?
Yeah, it resolves.
Okay, cool. I will then, let's see. And then I guess I could bring back the Cauldron Familiar to drain for 1, have another blocker, and then make another food token, be able to crack the food token. Interesting. So if I bring it back now, sack that. Ooh, this is complicated. So I definitely die if the Firebrand Archer lives too, right? There's also that. So pay 2, sack that. So I'm gonna sack the food token to bring back the Cauldron Familiar. I'll gain 1, you lose 1.
Sure.
And then 1, 2. So I could sack it for mana. Yeah. Sack it for mana, do that. It would come back. I'd be able to bring it back. Okay, so we will...
you haven't entered the end step yet, you can wait until you enter your end step, and then you'll get your trigger from Old Skitterfang, sack Cauldron response, and then bring it back.
Yeah, and I can do stuff that way. Yeah, let's because I can always bring this back. So let's go to my end step. And I'm going to draw for Monarch. But let's see. So I have to do something before that, right? Otherwise, I don't. I can't do stuff after Monarch. So I have to do it before.
Does Monarch say beginning or end?
Beginning of your end step. So you do get priority at the end of end step, don't you? Is that?
Yeah.
So
I believe you do, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, you do, because people have always been able to draw cards off Monarch and then use them in 60 cards. So yeah, you do. So I will draw for Monarch. I will go. Okay, so let's and we've got another trigger, which is the Old Flitterfang. So let's let that resolve because something died. And then I guess if you have another pinger, did you discard a Witty Roastmaster? You do. Okay. So it could be like an Impact Tremors in hand. If he goes Impact Tremors, then the TPI is then also turned into a pinger. But I know the Firebrand Archer needs to go for sure. So let's start by going sacrifice Cauldron Familiar for two colorless to Ashnod's Altar. Use one of the colorless for black for Candy Grapple, targeting the Firebrand Archer.
I think I fucked stuff up.
I imagine you've got a Dispel. That's kind of what I've been banking on. A Dispel or a Spell Pierce or something.
I think I kind of fucked stuff up anyway, so I'm just gonna do this. I'll just dispel it.
You'll Dispel. So you'll have a trigger.
Get a trigger. For a
Yeah,
trigger.
and so I will lose one. You'll get another token. There's no way for me to really stop that. So that will resolve. And then I'm going to go... I guess the actual life gain off of the food is better than bringing back the familiar. Well, is it actually? So this blocks one creature and gains me a life. So it's going to be like 2. But if I sack the food, that's like gaining 3. So that's actually better to sack the food. So then I'm going to use the remaining black to cast Grasp of Darkness on the Firebrand Archer.
Yep, that happens.
Okay. And then I've got 1 remaining here. So I'm going to sack the Thorn of the Black Rose with the mana floating for 2 black on Ashnod's Altar and crack this food to gain 1, 2, 3. And I think that's all we can do. So show me lethal, baby. That was one of the more complicated turns I've played in a really long time.
Untap everything. I go to.
He's got a lot of damage. I mean, there's like a flurry of burn spells does it. Like, there's so many ways this goes wrong. Pack attack does it.
I think I did something wrong. I should have kept some different cards in hand, maybe.
The pingers.
Maybe, but then still, I have a bit of mana, but to play multiple pingers and then cast multiple
Right.
spells. I'm gonna start by.
It's going to be really close either way. Of
play
one mind? Yep.
I get a
Trigger. And actually, I would make a new pile so that you know how many are untapped.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so just make so X to copy and then make a counter and then, yeah. There you go, bingo. Sweet. Cool. So draw 2.
So I draw 2. Roll.
I feel like this puts on display really well why you don't need combo in Third Path Iconoclast, because you can put so much damage out in the late game. I mean, this is like 10 on the ground that will connect. He's swinging for 14 overall. He's got crazy burn spells in there, like Heartfire, Improvised Club. He doesn't have Heartfire anymore. Bolt, Improvised Club, Voltage Surge.
Burns. Ready to. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
my island for turn. Play 1, 2. Guessing Fire Breather.
Well, that helps.
Does help.
I did not want to see that.
Then I'll pay 1. I will consider 2 triggers.
Trigger. Yep. Ping.
Oh, whoops.
And then you'll make a token under that second pile. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Need to keep track quickly. Let's look at the top one. I
That's not a tundra. Go home, you're drunk, spell table.
What can I find even works? I need to. I have.
You're
the
just
deck
looking for
still
direct
on
burn.
the tab. Yeah, I know. Just looking at what's still in the deck. Don't know. all of the-
For consider?
No, I'm looking. I have a different card, but yeah, I was just looking at the deck list. What I have
Mm-hmm.
available to me. Yeah, I can keep this on top. So I will draw it. Let me see what's in my exile. That's excellent. So do I still have? So you're at 18.
Yep, 18.
Question is, do I have enough mana to burn you out with one thing?
Looks close.
I can attack for 10's gonna come through. 8. And then am I, if I can't get there, is there a way for me to stay alive?
You would, well, let's see. It would involve killing the shadow creatures, and then having the well, actually, no, because yeah, you'd have to kill the shadow creatures.
Well, I can still take the Daunty, right?
Yeah, you can take one of the shadow creatures.
Okay, if this doesn't work out, I tried 1, 2, play a Merchant Scroll,
Mm-hmm.
get a token, do 1 damage.
Yep.
I keep fucking putting it in a row. I get to search for an instant.
Yep. Yep.
Need to check.
Mm-hmm. Crazy
I think I
game.
already fucked. I should have responded to my. Do I?
So yeah, your options are limited for Merchant Scroll.
Yeah, I think I should have responded to my Merchant Scroll here, but I
Mm.
forgot.
To the shuffle.
No, I wanted to copy it.
Oh, with teach by example.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a thing you can do. Teach by example is pretty sweet in that deck. I have hard time finding room for it, but it's very sweet, especially in the combo version.
So we're gonna go for something that at least.
Yeah, I guess you need to hit like runner burn spells or something. You have 3 red, so you're not gated on red in a way that's meaningful.
Yeah, but I don't have any burn spells in the deck.
Right. No more burn spells left to find.
I can look for this. I'm gonna grab this. Voltaic Surge, which is not. Does the
Yep.
go phase?
Nope. Oh, that one you won't be able to find off Merchant Scroll because it's not blue.
Oh fuck! Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back in the library. Oops. Whoopsie. Then I have to just grab this, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's like the most common
Nearly
find.
free.
Yeah.
It's nearly free. I will just cast
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yep. I'll take one.
No, wait. No, wait. I think it flies.
So you're not
I'll
casting
deal
it?
with the flocker, I think. No, I'm just thinking. I'm gonna pay 1, 2. Teach by example.
Okay. So I'll take one, and you'll make a token.
Yep.
So you've got the 3 already there, because you've cast 1, 2. This will be your 4th spell. So yeah, this will be 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. Teach by example. And then Meeting of Minds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
So I convoke
Yep.
3 of these. Still have to. I will just use this and one of those make
Mm-hmm.
blue.
Yep.
So I draw 4.
Yep.
I make another token, which is untapped.
Yeah. This is when you're playing TPI, you need 4 tokens minimum to manage the
Saying,
convoking and the. Yeah.
You take another damage, yes.
Yep. Yep.
I draw 4.
Yep.
But that is not gonna. Have I played land yet?
1, 2. I don't believe you have.
Play this island.
Crazy close game.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do against everything.
Yeah, you're like 1 burn spell short, right? 1 burn spell would do
like
4 damage. Well, lightning bolt wouldn't do it because you have copying the lightning bolt would do it. Yeah, for sure.
Then I would have gotten it.
But you're like 5 damage and 1 burn spell short, I think, right?
So I'll just swing with everything.
Yep. Okay. I will block Flitterfang on TPI, and I think it's the Staunch Throne Guard on the other 2 damage creature. Yeah.
I do get 3.
Yep. I take 10 down to 5, and then you're going to gain 3. Yep. I mean, there's that. That does help.
And then I can nothing pass it to him.
Okay. So you're going to gain the initiative and the monarch.
Oh yeah, I get to draw.
There is that. Yep, you're going to draw a card, and you could go into the Forge, or you could scry.
I think I'm gonna go into the.
And I will also get a food token.
I will go. Well, I already drew the card, so going into the Lost Well doesn't make sense. I will put 2 counters on my duty.
Okay. All right.
And then.
Okay. I will untap. Let's see. Actually, I wonder if I should go Cauldron Familiar in, because you have only so many blockers. So if I do that now, then I would have one more attacker. That might make sense. Although, because if I give you another turn, then I'm definitely dead. I can't survive another turn. So we're going to sacrifice this food token to bring back Cauldron Familiar, which will gain me a life and lose you a life.
Sure.
Okay. And then I will untap. Well, I think the only thing to do is to do it, right? So swing with the team.
Okay, so the Cauldron Familiar doesn't have haste, does it?
No, but I brought it in at end step.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
So I can block.
Yep. So you're blocking the
Cauldron
most would be the
Familiar.
block. Because you can only block two of them, the Cauldron Familiar and the yeah. So 1/1 on the Cauldron Familiar, and then the 3/5 on the Staunch Throne Guard.
And then I'm
Yep.
taking.
And then it would be 8, unless you have ways to kill
to
them.
remove. I will do 1, 2, and I will boomerang.
I think it has to be the Glitterfang, because the Glitterfang can be pumped.
Yeah, commander.
Yep.
I have to get the command.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can do. I get
All right.
another token.
Bounce that, you'll get a token. And then I will connect for 5.
Yep.
And then I will gain the initiative and the Monarch. I will progress into the final, into the Throne of the Dead 3. Feed the Swarm, Mirkwood Bats. Swamp. 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 Oubliette. Faceless Butcher. Swamp. 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 We're going to do the Mirkwood Bats. I think that should 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oop, that's 4. There we go. Like that. And then I am, let's see. So all I would need to do would be resolve my commander, and then this would trigger the token on the Mirkwood Bats. That's one option. Or the Cauldron Familiar would be another option. Sack the Cauldron Familiar. How much mana is this now? It's this would be my 3rd time. So last time I cast it was 9. This time it'd be 11. So I'm going to sack the Cauldron Familiar. Yep, for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to cast Old Flitterfang. And what's that?
If you didn't have the Mirkwood Bats, how would you have killed me then?
Well,
Oh, you would have gotten food. You could have gotten back the Cauldron Familiar again.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So the plan. So I've got a couple of different lines here, but I'm gonna actually do it the spicy way here. We're gonna pay 2 for Sign in Blood, targeting you. That was the backup plan.
I really messed it up by
on the Distant Melody. Yeah. Yeah.
Should have kept it.
Right. Yeah, because the pingers they kind of have haste, right? You play them out, and then they can immediately.
I wanted to be mana efficient
Mm-hmm.
and keep a different pinger, but
keeping both of them, not a bad idea either. At that point, I think it would just be like all offensive. Or actually, if I was trying to close, I would keep my pingers and then as many cheap instant speed things to do as possible so that I could resolve both of them, do a bunch of things on the stack. But you were also,
if
you
I had a
know.
Pinger, I would have gone for a cantrip of the,
Mm-hmm.
of the, what's it called? Merchant Scroll, and then copied it. Then
Right.
maybe I would have come there.
Super close game though, either way. Holy crap. That was really fun though. GG's. Well played.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Close,
Bray,
yeah.
thanks for sticking around. I think I still see you here. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I'm
You're
still
still there.
here.
Cool, cool. You're just here for the ride. So awesome. Well, GG's. That was wild. Man, that the food. Just kind of looking back because these are all pretty like well-known decks except for Lagomos, but looking at the deck for Flitterfang, it feels like the food does enable some really relevant stuff. Like the food gained me a lot of life, and this is actually the first time I've ever gotten to loop Cauldron Familiar with the Ashnod's Altar, and that felt pretty sick. Had my graveyard not gotten exiled earlier, I would have been able to loop the Persistent Specimen as well. But that kind of got caught up in the Relic when I didn't have mana to bring it back. It was interesting, the whole line of like the Flitterfang being able to like also sacrifice things to like push more damage. I thought that was kind of interesting too.
Also, kind of fucked up when you were talking over. I was like, "Oh, does he have enough mana to do pumping his commander?" But then, because I had, what did I do? I did outnumber, but instead I should have just boomeranged it right away.
Oh, boomeranged it. Oh, I see. Yeah, boomerang is a catch-all answer to that kind of a thing for sure. But yeah. The shadow creatures, once again.
Keep up the dispel.
Right. Yeah.
Like, maybe you have something else.
Well, and holding up the dispel helped because it meant that I had to plan to have 2 kill spells for your Firebrand Archer. Because if you'd had the Firebrand Archer on that turn, you would have won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The shadow creatures continue to overperform for me. These cards are just some of the best cards in black right now because they're very cheap. People don't like to kill them. They do get caught up in sweepers, but they're like good early plays. They give you like some early tempo in the beginning. And when in a deck like this where you do have a lot of artifacts, if you attach a cranial plating to them, they're insane, right?
Yeah.
And so that felt strong. The Monarch and the Initiative would have felt a lot better that game had we had our 4th player been able to stick around for the whole game because the Pestilence was going to clean that up.
We have how that would have played out. It's
Yeah.
completely different. So,
I think he wasn't going to. He may have allowed you to untap with the creatures in play and just like to time walk you another turn.
Yeah, maybe, but I would have.
And if he did, then you would have been on the Monarch and the Initiative. But yeah, I think this is like I think. Yeah, go ahead.
What I could have done was, I just now think in hindsight, maybe I should have gotten hindsight. Or in hindsight, I should have gotten downsize. Maybe.
Oh, downsize. Yeah, downsize is another option. Yeah, downsize is real good. So for those of you who don't know, downsize is like the blue fog. Downsize is a -4/-0 to all creatures your opponents control for 3 mana at instant speed. And it's just very powerful. It actually like
Pack attack?
Yeah, pack attack, but pack attack is red, so you wouldn't have been able to tutor for that.
No, but that's it only came out recently, right?
Pack attack?
Oh no,
That was Baldur's Gate, I want to say.
It wasn't in the deck yet. Maybe I should put it in.
Oh, pack attack. Yeah, so pack attack I recently added back into the deck. And the reason being is that it just draws a card. And the reason I cut it in the first place was I would have it in like my opening hand and it would just feel bad. Like, what am I doing with this card right now? But when I had a chat with the winner of the RIW, or not RIW, but Riches to Rags, he said, well, you just cycle it away, dude. Just draw a card. You don't need to use it to like kill people. You can just draw a card off of it. And it doesn't feel amazing, but that's like why it's playable still. It's 3 mana draw card. It's not great. But in a pinch, you can use it to get deeper into your deck. I think Pack Attack is great for that reason. It's too bad we don't have like a blue-red Anthem of some sort. And then I don't have Volatile Claws in the deck yet or anymore because Volatile Claws like both of those play to this like very late game scenario where you're like, yeah, I want to like kill the table now. But it's like most
Yeah.
of the game isn't spent in that part of the game. Most of the game is spent in the rest of the game. So I figured just having one, and then the fact that it draws a card. What's that?
Thing is, what did you even cut for pack attack?
I don't even
That
fucking know,
point.
dude. That deck is
There's
impossible
so
to cut
much
cards
stuff,
in.
Everything is like, you look
Yeah.
at the cards, you're like,
Yep. It depends on like how much you want to erode your coverage in a lot of ways because the deck has so much interaction. You know, we're looking at like over a quarter. It's like 25% of the deck is like counter spells or kill spells or bounces. And so it would have to come out of there. But when you start looking at what cards you would have to cut, all of those cards do other things too. Like all the cards that sacrifice things as a cost are protection against Echoing Truth and Echoing Decay. All the cards deal 4 damage. They kill Abdel on the stack. The counter spells are all really important. You know, you can cut out of cantrips. I think that's probably the most flexible area is cutting like card selection. But
bad,
yeah, I don't know.
that take a turn to draw the card.
Yeah.
Like board.
Yeah, maybe I mean, Portent's still pretty good though. Like Portent usually doesn't see play because in combo decks you want the card right now. But in our deck where we're just trying to grind value, it's okay if it comes the next turn. The only time it sucks is when it's like a land on turn 1. But even then, it's like kind of fine. Or maybe like turn 2. I don't know. There's times where Portent feels bad, but generally it's fine. It might be like Witching Well, but Witching Well is really nice. Witching Well is like both kind of like Candy Trail and like a divination later on. And it's an artifact, so it triggers like twice on your pingers. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But all right, we're gonna wrap things up here. Alex, you're asking, are you wanting another, or is your brain soup? Well, my brain isn't soup. I would love to play more. However, my lovely partner has purchased for my birthday tickets to go see Tool tonight for me.
Amazing.
Oh, nice.
I'm so
And
jealous.
dude, Tool is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Oh,
And she got really good tickets for me way up front. And Tool is one of my favorite artists, and so that we're going to be, and she's also flying out to go across the country. So I need to actually be like prepping now so that she can come and pick me up at 4 o'clock. So unfortunately, no more games today, but this was a really good game, even though the texture of the game changed with the player leaving again. That was all my fault. So Penguin, don't feel bad if you're watching this later on. It's all on me on that one. But and I really appreciate you guys giving me some feedback on the thumbnail stuff. That was really helpful earlier today. Yeah. And Brebu,
try to use AI to your, yeah.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I think AI is a very cool tool. Helps out with a lot of different things involving graphic and editing, stuff like that.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's one of the things that for those of you listening, we earlier today we were talking about how to integrate AI into kind of particularly like small scale content creation like this, where you're kind of independent and you're doing your own thing. Being able to have an AI that can be kind of like your team, right? To help do like manual, rote, repetitive tasks that eat away from being able to just produce good content and organize the community and do all the other things that I do is really helpful. It's like having a team of other people. So we were kind of talking about how to integrate that. But yeah, well, with that, Brebu, as always, it's been a pleasure playing with you.
have
Yep.
a lot of fun.
It's always fun.
Yeah,
At
and Uliluli, it was great playing with you too. Well played. You played TPI very well. So nicely done.
I still made some
GGs.
mistakes, and I think I could have gotten there, but
Yeah, hindsight's always 2020.
That's always
Hindsight is
2020.
2020. Yep, things always look different in the moment. So, all right, with that, Connoisseurs of Fine Common Cardboard, if you enjoyed the content today, please do make sure to leave a like as you're on your way out. Leave a comment for the algorithm, or if you have any feedback that you want us to know about. Subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified about live streams like this that come on at irregular times where they may not always be scheduled. That's a great way to keep in touch with the content and with the community. Of course, join the Discord if you haven't already, where you can join into games like this one. Sometimes I've got a little extra time and we hop into a game, or we do community community games on Friday, usually starting at 4 o'clock. That one is primarily for patrons, but if we don't get enough people, that's always a great way to do it. And so when you join the Discord, make sure to add the role that says looking for a group, and that'll give you a ping every time somebody is looking for a game on Spell Table. Yes, I do want to take a moment as well, and I want to thank everyone who supports the channel financially. So we've got a bunch of people who support us on Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon too, you can go to patreon.com/commonconnoisseurs, where we have a $2, $5, $10, $20, and $50 membership level. And we have 20 wonderful patrons who support this channel and the work that I do financially. So I want to take a moment to thank all of them. Get those in front of me here. So we've got Max, Kelp, Paul, Neil, Alex, Jared, Dax, the PDH Pod, Eric, Adgan, Zach, Scooby, Chris, Mizu, William, Paul, Corey, Derek, Ian, and of course, Noyark. So thank you to all of you who help make this content possible. I really appreciate the contributions. If you too want to support them, go to patreon.com in the link below. And also, we have links to all the decks we played today in the description. So if you want to look at those, you're welcome to check them out and get inspiration from it there. What else? We've got a bunch of really fun content coming up here, so keep your eyes peeled. This next Monday, I'm actually doing a partnership with Maldhound, who is a really prolific YouTuber who does a lot of fun skit meme sort of stuff, talking about various commander cards and commanders. And he's going to be joining me with us to be playing Melik. We're going to be building Melik Is It Paragon in our Let's Build, and that there is on the 23rd. Also, if you're around on Sunday, Maldhound is also hosting a Pauper tournament that I will be commentating live on starting noon Pacific Standard Time and going till about 4 for I think the semifinals and the finals. And we're going to be co-commentating on that. So if you're interested in those things, post in general, you can tag me and we'll post links to those as well. But we'll hope to see you on Monday at the very least for that Melik Is It Paragon video. And we'll be seeing you all then. So once again, Connoisseurs of Fine Common Cardboard, hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and we'll catch you on the battlefield. Peace out.